Did you know there's a city in Japan where wild deer bow to humans? Not in a zoo, not in a sanctuary, but in the heart of an ancient capital, Nara. Welcome to Wabisabi, Japan, the channel that uncovers the surprising stories, culture, and places that make Japan unlike anywhere else. Today, we're heading to a city where sacred animals roam freely. History comes alive in every temple, and the blend of nature and civilization feels almost magical. Let's take a walk through Nara. Let's start with what brings most people here: the deer. In Nara Park, over 1,000 wild sika deer wander freely through the open grasslands, temple paths, and even across city streets. But they're not just any deer. These animals have lived here for centuries and are considered messengers of the gods. According to Shinto legend, when Kasuga Taisha Shrine was established over 200 years ago, a god rode in from the north on a white deer. Since then, the deer of Nara have been protected as sacred beings. Today, you'll see them everywhere lounging in the shade, crossing intersections, and most famously bowing. Yes, the deer in Nara bow to people. How and why? It's simple. Over time, the deer have learned that if they bow, humans will feed them special rice crackers called shika senbei. Tourists buy them from vendors, and when a deer spots someone holding these snacks, they approach, bow their head slightly, and wait. Sometimes more than once. It's part training, part instinct, and entirely charming. But be warned, these deer are wild. If you tease them, they'll nudge you. If you carry a map that smells like food, they'll probably eat it. So treat them with respect, just like the locals do. Nara isn't just about deer. It's one of Japan's most important historical cities. Before Kyoto, before Tokyo, Nara was Japan's first permanent capital. Established in 710 AD, known then as Heijō-kyo, it was the political and cultural heart of ancient Japan. The influence of Chinese architecture, Buddhist philosophy, and imperial grandeur shaped what would become the foundations of Japanese identity. One of the best places to experience this history is Todai-ji. This UNESCO World Heritage Site houses the Great Buddha Daibutsu, one of the largest bronze Buddha statues in the world. Standing over 15 meters tall, it's an awe-inspiring sight inside a temple made wood. The Great Buddha Hall, once the largest wooden building in the world. As you approach Todai-ji, you'll pass through the massive Nandaimon Gate, guarded by two fierce Neo statues carved from wood over 700 years ago. The temple grounds are serene, with incense smoke, monks in robes, and, of course, deer casually strolling by. Step inside the main hall and you'll feel it. The size, the silence, the sense of something ancient watching over you. You can also try the Buddha's Nostril Challenge. Near the base of the statue is a wooden pillar with a hole the size of the Great Buddha's nostril. If you can squeeze through it, legend says you'll be granted enlightenment or at least a good laugh. A short walk away is Kasuga Taisha, the shrine that started it all. Known for its thousands of bronze and stone lanterns, Kasuga Taisha is deeply tied to the deer mythology of Nara. During the lantern festivals held in February and August, every single lantern is lit, transforming the forested path into something out of a dream. The vermilion architecture contrasts beautifully with the greenery, and the moss-covered stone lanterns seem to whisper stories from centuries ago. From there, stroll into Naramachi, the old merchant district. Here, traditional wooden townhouses called machiai have been preserved or renovated into shops, cafes, and museums. You'll find handmade crafts, antique toys, and some of the best matcha in the region. Speaking of food, let's talk Nara cuisine. Start with kakinoha sushi wrapped in persimmon leaves. It's lightly fermented and has a clean, citrus-like aroma. Originally designed for travelers, it still makes the perfect souvenir. And don't miss Nara's mochi pounding show at Nakatanidu. Here, rice is pounded into mochi at lightning. Speed with two people moving in synchronized rhythm that's part cooking, part performance art. Oh, and for dessert, try the famous Daibutsu pudding, a creamy, rich custard dessert named after the Great Buddha. So, what's the best way to explore Nara? You can start from Nara Station, rent a bicycle, or simply walk. The main sites Nara Park, Todai-ji, Kasuga Shrine, Naramachi are all within a 30-minute radius. You'll pass through parks, gardens, and forest paths as deer wander beside you. Best time to visit? Spring brings cherry blossoms that frame the temples in soft pink. Autumn sets the park ablaze with fiery red and orange leaves. Even in summer or winter, Nara has a quiet beauty, especially in the early morning when the crowds haven't arrived and the deer are just waking up. So why is this Wabisabi, Japan? Because where else in the world can you walk beside sacred deer? Explore a wooden hall housing a 200-year-old bronze Buddha and snack on sushi wrapped in tree leaves all in one afternoon? Nara isn't just a place to visit. It's a place to reflect, to slow down, to see what Japan was and still is. The deer bow, the monks chant, the lanterns glow. And if you listen closely, the spirit of ancient Japan is still very much alive. What surprised you most? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this peaceful walk through Nara, don't forget to subscribe. Because next time, we're taking you even deeper into the heart of Japan. Wabisabi, Japan.